Welcome, 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 welcome. Good morning. Good miracle morning. Good morning ritual. How's everybody doing this morning? Do me a favor. Let's do a quick sound check. And in the questions box, just say good morning from wherever you are from. Good morning, my friends. Good morning. Top of the morning to you and the rest of the day to you, right? Good morning. Good morning, Charleston, South Carolina. Monterrey, Mexico. Whoa, let me see that. I gotta scroll back up to that one. Monterrey, Mexico. Hector isn't. Have you been in Monterrey the whole time, Hector? That's amazing. St. Louis says hello. Hi, Mary. Colleen. Jennifer Hatchie. Yeah, Jennifer Hatcher says morning from Soggy, Atlanta. Man, was that a heck of a rain this morning? Crazy. Good morning from Mississippi. Caitlin Rackley. Cheryl Lee, thank you. Appreciate you. Panther Nation, Charlotte, North Carolina. It's going to be my Chiefs and your Panthers in the Super Bowl, right? So who do we have here today? Who do we don't have here today? This is good stuff. Mary and Fred and Jose, Uriarte, Virginia Dean, Carmen, Lovelace, Linda Maxwell, Beth, Adelaide, Laura Anderson, Michelle Linsky, Emily, Kelly, Lois. We're starting to establish some what I would call regulars, right? The top 1%ers, the people who are going to show up no matter what. Michelle Mayo, Paul Cervoni, Debbie Harding, Barbara Radke, Sandra Townsend. Good morning. Belinda, Nicole, Susan Manjagian, Nettie Blanchard, Nick Shoemaker, Pat Garner, Laura Woodard, Kevin Gedker, Joanne Donahue, Kimberly Hump, Mary Baggett, Lisa Booth, Cindy Diaz, Lee Hayes, Jamie Duke, Rob Seaman, Carrie O'Connor, Tammy Ornell. Are you kidding me? Powerful, powerful. Brooke Bogart's in the house. Heather Lemieux, Hans Bruner, you're early up. Bang. Hans, I love you, brother. Hans, I'll have to tell you his story sometime. Tom Kane is in St. Louis today on his way to Illinois. Karen Benefield, love your pictures. It's our time to rise and shine in Lawrence, Kansas. Thomas Howe, amen. We're going to recover from a loss. We play TCU today or Saturday, and I feel sorry for them. All right, I'm a KU basketball fan, which is in Lawrence, Kansas. Man, lots of stars, lots of stallions. Powerful. So, Miracle Mornings by you. Look at these pictures. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just like your pictures are awesome. uh, awesome. I mean, I love the one in the lower left here. Just like how the look at that like no wonder people thought there were UFOs, you know? I mean, you look at that and it's it's literally it's got a streak through it, you know? Something about morning pictures. You know what I mean? Look at this upper right picture. Look at the colors in that. And then my northerners have the obligatory snow picture, right? This is our morning. Snow. Gotta love it. Beautiful. Look at that. I love that picture. Awesome, awesome pictures. So, day 5 winner, and I'm glad you are on this morning, is Michelle Mayo. Uh, Look at this picture, but I have to tell you that this is an awesome picture. I don't know what these are, but this is just an awesome picture. And Michelle, uh, this is truly the dawning of a new morning, you know, and the dawning of a new relationship for you. And I just have to say kudos and congrats for stepping up and truly developing that relationship with your mother. So I just want to say congratulations on many fronts. And I just want you to know that it's beautiful. This is a beautiful morning. Yesterday was a beautiful morning for you and a beautiful day. And here's the thing is I have had coaching clients who have gone through similar things. And I just want you to know that you be you no matter what. Michelle is building a new relationship with her mom, a previously non-existent or bad relationship. And it's just, Michelle, don't let her reactions, don't let her emotions affect yours. You are just going to be love no matter what, and you're just going to love her no matter what. Right now, if she's cantankerous and negative and all that, doesn't mean you have to hang out a lot. Hang out a lot, and certainly don't try to change anybody. Right? Don't worry about it. They can only change themselves. But just love, right? Just be love. And I'm so thrilled for you. And I think that's the other thing is, I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't said do this like this. There are people who are teaching morning rituals and even the miracle morning who are literally, they're just like, do it this way. Well, here's what I've found in my life is that I can't change anyone's life. They can only change their own life. What I can do is create an environment to welcome them to a new path. I can open up their eyes to something that's possible, but they have to walk through the door. All I can do is provide the key, provide the code, provide the door opener, and let you in. So I understand some people have had a little bit of trouble with the audio, and my suggestion, if you are having trouble with the audio, is to log off and log back in real quick. That would be my suggestion. I know a couple of people have said that the audio is cutting out. So sounds like I'm Darth Vader. I am not Darth Vader. How's the sound now? Let's do a quick sound check. How are we doing right now? Sound is better. Okay. I don't know what I didn't move. I didn't do anything. I just stopped. So what you heard was good stuff. All right, here we go. So I want you all to know that you are on the road to success. You are on the right path, right? And the path that we're going down is this path. Truly, I see in my mind's eye these pavers, these circular pavers that are stretching out. Interesting. I don't know why. You have a webinar every morning, but I want you to know that we're going to have technical difficulties at some point, right? So just bear with me. I'm hoping the recording comes out strong, and we'll do the best we can. I log back out and back in should work for you, right? Um, so I see pavers with, the S's going off out in, kind of like this curving path. And the first, week is really S, 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 S. And then the second week is kind of A, V, V, off, out, past, out beyond you. And then the next week is E's and R's. And then the last week's it's savers, right? It truly is all of it. So it's one of those, just know you're on the right path and we're at the right place. I promised all of you my morning stretch routine. So quickly, this is it, right? I'm not a doctor. This stretching sequence, including stretches suggested by several different doctors, physical therapists, personal trainers, and chiropractors, and I've kind of changed it to fit me over time. So just real quickly, I get up on my back, I pull my right knee to my chest with my left leg straight, right? Typical stretch on your back. Then I pull my left leg up, right? And I hold those stretches for 30 seconds. I pull both knees back. I then do a hip straightener exercise, and I'll post this in the Facebook group so you can reread it. But anyway, this is a really good exercise. There's a really good video on YouTube about this when you throw your back out, what to do, and so uh, you can read up on that later. And then on back, bend your left leg with the foot on bed, and then with as straight as possible right leg, just do a hamstring stretch for your right leg with knee bent if you need to, and just gently stretch your hamstring. And you're doing this on your back with your left leg, and then you switch and you stretch back with the other leg. And then on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the bed, you arch your back up so your lower back and as much of your back is off the bed as possible, and then hold for a 5 count and then relax. And I do 3 to 5 of these. These are really good for your lower back muscles and your core. And then roll over on all fours, just rotate the body in little circles to loosen the hips. And then the cat stretch, which is, kind of arch it down and then arch it way up and back. And I love that stretch. Feel this in the lower back when you do it. And then child's pose, focus on really stretching the lower back. And then pigeon stretch is bringing your knee up to your chest and the other leg is straight. And you just lay on one knee and then switch and lay on the other one. It's a good stretch for the gluteus maximus and the gluteus minimus. So basically your butt stretch. And then carefully roll out of bed and then do a standing stretch, full body, reach for the stars. And I kind of roll my shoulders back when I do that. And then hands on hips, lean back as far as you can and just kind of hold it for a 3 count and then forward and then hold it for a 3 count and then forward and do that 3 or 4 times. So yes, I do all of these in bed. So I'm not even up yet. This is how I get up. So onward and upward. Now, so this is Friday. You made it to Friday. We have like 15 less people, right? And that's expected. So, who are going to be the people who make it 30 days? That's kind of an interesting thing. Like I'm the one, like I'm going to make it. I'm going to show up. I may not do everything, but I'm going to show up every time. And of course, I know that if I just set the goal to show up, I know that I'll do almost everything. I know that I'll go hard, right? The biggest difficulty is just showing up no matter what. And you have to believe that's where success is, right? So the focus today is the weekly review. Congratulations, you have gotten up 15 minutes earlier this entire week. So you have done it. You have made a huge dent in your day, right? You've basically bought 15 minutes more a day for the entire week. So congratulations. Now, how did you do on your no matter what, right? Your no matter what promise. You said that you were going to be here no matter what, and there's something about that, right? There's something about saying no matter what, and then like no matter what, you make it. No matter what, you burst through that door. I'm going to make 100 calls no matter what, right? So the problem is I think too often we have too many no matter what's. My suggestion is you have 1 or 2 no matter what's. And here's the thing, you do 1 no matter what, and then you do number 2 no matter what. So here's the thing. So S is for silence. The first S is for silence. We did quiet time. We did prayer and conversations with a higher power. We did deep breathing and a guided meditation yesterday. Which was your favorite? In the questions box, which was your favorite out of the three? So QT for Karen Hall. Uh, yeah, a lot of people are saying I actually didn't just get 15 minutes back. I got an hour and a half. I got an hour. I got 2.5 hours. So guided meditation, silence, quiet time, meditation. I like a combo, guided and quiet time. Um, QT, quiet time. C for deep breathing, guided meditation. I used it again later yesterday. Prayer was easier, more focused. Quiet time was a real challenge. Deep breathing, meditation. The guided meditation, that was a new experience for me. Um, quiet time, quiet time. um, so, yeah, silence, quiet time, deep breathing. I think that's the beauty of this is that it's a suggestion. It's something for you to do. Um, and I really encourage you to uh, mix it up, right? At this point, start to find out what's your combo. And I will tell you that I've never stopped mixing it up. I do all of the above occasionally, right? Quiet time. I did quiet time this morning. I really just I didn't I have to tell you I lean towards quiet time more than the others, only because it doesn't require any thinking, right? It doesn't require anything, right? It really gives me quiet mind, and I'm not worried about. Now, of course, the nice thing about deep breathing and meditation for me is that if I start losing my quiet, right? I start losing that just feeling of being present, then going into the deep breathing and focusing on my breath takes me back out. And then I have to tell you, then my motor is on high run and we're ready to go, right? It's affirmations, it's appreciations, it's visualization, it's reading, and it's go. And so anyway, I think you choose how you want, but just know that however you do it, it's up to you. Um, so MMREA up through chapter 5. You were to read up through chapter 5 today, and so give me your impressions on Miracle Morning for Real Estate Agent at this point, right? Some of you couldn't stop reading, right? That's one of the number one things I get, and as an author, of course, I love that. Um, but what? So talk to me about Miracle Morning for Real Estate Agents. What was your biggest aha up to this point, or what have you enjoyed the most? You've gotten through the sound of silence. Hopefully, you read the third and final step in chapter 4. And what was your big aha from Miracle Morning for Real Estate Agents? Yeah. So Liz Smith is talking about that. That's the beauty of chapter 5. Chapter 5 talks about resisting your life by not getting out of bed, right? When was the time that you got out of bed, and you were excited about it? Like Christmas, or like you had a game, or you had a 5K in the morning, or you had somebody to meet, or you had something to do like fishing, or exercising, or something, right? Is and then um, a lot of people have asked me about the bedtime affirmations because it's been referenced a lot. You may want to mark page 48. You may want to just fold that over because that is a the most powerful way to start your morning is the night before, right? Um, all right. So I'm going to read your comments and your name. So here's some things that people, and just so you know, this is as interactive as you want it to be. If you've noticed between Facebook and this, we've been pretty interactive, right? As a team, and including myself. So I love that you're engaging here. All right. Own the morning, own the day, right? Uh, yeah, I am powerful and I can do this, right? Invest in yourself. Absolutely. The importance of not snoozing. Yeah. Very real. Applies to me and how I live. I'm on chapter 9. Big aha, I'm not alone. Don Maloney. Bedtime affirmations was big for Liz Smith. Consistency, being consistent, Gail says. The importance of daily rituals, no matter where. We can change our habits. Beth Adelaide. And by the way, quick announcement, I'll be doing a homes.com webinar on the 4 enriching rituals and on these 4 like super producer life hacks, right? These life hacks that super producers have used to be insanely productive, right? And they're easy and only take a few minutes. And I'll be doing that for homes.com in February. And we'll get you some information on how to register for that. I don't want to be mediocre, right? We want to be excellent. We want to be better. Waking up with purpose, Michelle Mayo says, absolutely. Just do it, pay attention. Mediocrity is no longer acceptable to me. I love that, Anna Marie. The importance of leading a level 10 life, Angie Harness. Great way to get us centered before starting the day, Julie Walker. I'm surprised to realize that I already do much of the morning ritual. Absolutely, Kathy Kipp, absolutely. You do, right? Everybody has a morning ritual. What we're doing is how do we make our morning ritual better? Getting up not because I have to, but because I want to, Tara Hall. Second time through, the recognition that in this business we fall off at times encourages me to know it's not just me, right? Melinda Frieselben. My first thought in the morning is usually my last thought the night before. It really proved true this week and had me totally believing it. Kathy Hansen, if that's your case, right? If that's how intuitive you are, I believe that you should really do your goals and your visualization the night before. Kathy, I do that, and it's been amazing. Tom Kane, Coach Kane says, my third time reading it, good to refresh. My morning affirmations is huge, and my visualizations are getting better and even bigger. I've read it twice so far. It's full of highlighting at this point, Karen Benefield. I have to talk to myself and confirm getting up early and how my day will take place. Karen, same here. I needed a routine that worked, and this is helping. Thanks you, Michelle. I never considered that I was resisting my life, but wow, can't believe how getting up this early so drastically changes the tone of my day. At Don Merrick, you're getting ahead, right? The silence in the morning is so relaxing. Maurice, Coaster, you snooze, you lose. It's like you are saying you don't want to live your life to the fullest. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Maggie Painich also said the concept of what you think about before bed is what you think about in the morning. Never really believed that until I experienced it myself. Absolutely. Yeah. I had been wondering what happened to Rick in 7L, but I can relate. I've gotten off my focus and have had to redirect myself once again. We always have the choice of our direction in life, from Kelly Guidry. Absolutely, right? So, good stuff. You guys are getting good stuff out of that. All right, so how about the Freedom Journal? We're going to change, just because for the sake of time. So what about the Freedom Journal? What have you gotten from just answering a few little questions, right? I mean, honestly, it's just questions, filling out the blank on a daily basis. And, day 5 is a cool one, by the way. People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. That's the same thing with this morning ritual, you know, is it's morning motivation. Zig Ziglar is one of my mentors, by the way. A phenomenal family. Um, and it's one of those where, he would love this. He would love this program. So tell me, what do you think of the journal? Are you using the journal? Are you using it? And are you caught up? Right? Yeah. Sound, sound. Looks like the sound went off and came back on for people. So, good. I think we did lose a little bit of audio right there. So we'll have to. I'll just repeat it. Right? Did you like the journal? You like the Freedom Journal? Yeah, journal helps keep me focused. Not caught up yet, but I will. It helps to focus the day. It's amazing how I hold myself accountable when it's in writing. Um, if you're a late participant, you can get the Freedom Journal from 30mornings.com, the Facebook group. Um, if some of you, oh my gosh, some of you are actually typing your Freedom Journal. I have to tell you that I printed mine out and it's been so much easier to work with. And if you want to, just print it out a day or a week at a time. If you don't feel like printing out 99 pages, I just printed out 99 pages because I knew I was going to go through it, right? Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're going to be more. I have the printed journal. Liz Smith says, yeah, and then I will be, but I have no more. Yeah, being on the call is the first step for a lot of you, and that's okay. I love to write in a tradition. Jamie Duke, I agree. I have my blessings book right here, and that's my like everything else kind of thing. Um, Don Merrick, just keep doing it, right? I feel as though my answers always change. Joanne, that's called getting your focus. It's all good, right? Barbara Radke, just print it out, right? Is there a hard copy you can buy? Not at this point, but he's working on it, right? John Lee Dumas is the author of the Freedom Journal, as I mentioned. Um, good stuff, right? You guys are on the right path. There is no perfection at this point. Listen, I don't have a perfect morning routine. I like the one I have, but it changes a little bit. But the structure's the same. I have a system, and what happens within the system changes, but the system doesn't change, right? So here's the deal, right? There's 220 something of you, right? Is this is the big weekend for everybody. This is a big weekend. So tomorrow you can sleep in as long as you want. Saturday is sleep in day, which if you have a kid under 4, Jennifer Hatcher, you can sleep in till 4 a.m., right? But this is the day. This is the day. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the sound. We'll figure that out. We may have too many things going on in the house and the office. Everybody's up and around, so we'll figure it out. So, bottom line here is focus on uh, Saturday sleeping in, Sunday right back at the time that we're at, right? If you're waking up at 4:45 tomorrow, sleep in anytime you want, but get up at 4:45 on Sunday. Listen, on Monday, I think a big reason might be the weather. Actually, now that I hear what's going on outside, so anyway, we'll figure it out. I think the audio's recording on my end. I hope, and hopefully it's recording on Mandy's end. Um, so Saturday sleep in, Sunday back on schedule, right? On Monday you're going to get up. You're going to get up 15 minutes earlier, right? So Monday it's 4:30 a.m. Pacific, 5:30 Mountain, 6:30 Central, and 7:30 Eastern. So remember, we are starting 15 minutes earlier all next week. So this is the time to make it happen. This is the time to show up. This is the time to make it happen, right? So you tell me Monday, no matter what. How many of you are going to make it to Monday? And tell me, all right, no matter what, no matter what. I want you to put no matter what in, there you go. No matter what, show up on Monday, right? No matter what, you're going to be like, and your alarm's at 4:25, and it's like, oh my God, you know what? Just show up. Just show up. Make it happen. You're going to be here. And when you're here, you get better. The last thing I want to ask, and then we're going to sign off, is lots of no matter what's, right? Is what has been your biggest aha or the biggest value for you this week from 30 mornings? So, tell me, I got this from 30 mornings this year. What this week? What is your biggest aha? And I'm going to read them out, and then we're going to wrap up, and then I'm going to wish you a phenomenal weekend, and then you're going to rock it all weekend. Have a great weekend. You're going to write a lot of contracts, and then on Monday we're going to show up a little bit earlier, and we're going to have some fun. All right, so here are some things that people got. I want them all. I want all of yours. I want some of you haven't typed anything the whole entire time. I want your biggest aha or your value. And please know, I'm doing this for you, right? Because when you do this, when you verbalize it, when you type it, what it does is it gives value to the time. So you are more likely to show up and give it your all, right? What I'm asking you to do is go through your mind and pick out a benefit and a value. If something doesn't have value, you won't do it, right? The reason a lot of people don't do their database calls is because they don't see the value in the call. But what you have to realize, there's a ton of value in the call. We actually give a structure for people to get value out of every single database call. They get information, learning, referrals, advice, help, something out of every call, so they do more calls, right? So that's what I'm asking you to do here. So mindset, Barb Verastro, says mindset without a doubt. Getting focused earlier, Michelle Shell. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the whole thought around today, my focus is, I have more focused days. Just how great my morning starts and my day ends. Belinda Heisner, I feel empowered. I've felt empowered. Hans Brunner, intentional living, overall improved mood and less depressed. Yeah, absolutely. Laura, right on. I got structure and goal setting skills from Jennifer. I always wanted to get up. That's huge. We're doing it. I got energy this week. Confidence was boosted. Encouragement. I have more energy. I have more commitment and accountability. I got clarity and a stronger focus. Dory, that's awesome. Knowing my first thing to do is to rise and shine. Cynthia Stanley. Clarity and focus. Kate Ross. Accomplishing goals by making my to-do list each day. If that's all you did as part of your morning ritual, was just to make your to-do list and then rank them in priority, you have one of the life hacks of the super producer. Yeah, is the hashtag 30 morning or 30 mornings? It's with an S at the end. Thank you, Michelle Linsky. Yeah, hashtag 30 and then mornings. 30 more. It's not 30 morning. It's 30 mornings in a row. It's really not that hard to get back on track. That's truly own your morning, own your day is the biggest thing I got. More focused. Biggest aha, I still have a lot of work to do on myself. Even though you're really successful, Virginia, right? Stay focused on my work, that I can change my life just because I want to. Yeah. Biggest aha is I'm not the only one who's struggling, right? Roberto Lowe. Yeah. I was more specific on daily focus this week. Felt better at the end of the day because of what I finished. Yeah, absolutely. Focus, the duration doesn't make a difference. Yeah, just do it. Now matters. Yeah, I got a better understanding of commitment. Yeah, journal is awesome. Um, yeah, overcoming depression. Yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah, doing night journaling as well as day journaling. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Pam Brewer. Yeah, Nancy Marshall. Glad to be back in the MMREA habit. We fall off sometimes, and it's good. Yeah, Yeah, I think that's the big thing is I thought I had it. I thought that I knew what it was, but learning from you has clarified it, right? And that's the good thing, right? I think bottom line is there's no doing it wrong, but maybe through 30 mornings you're doing it better, right? Christy Francoeur says, if I want to be better off, I have to be better, right? One of my age-old quotes, if you want to be better off, comma, be better. Awesome. Awesome. You guys are rocking and rolling. I have to tell you, 30 mornings trended yesterday morning. I don't know if you saw that, but the hashtag 30 mornings, you guys are creating a movement. I just want you to know that and express my appreciation. Yeah, 30 mornings was actually a trending hashtag yesterday, which is pretty amazing. And it didn't surprise me because you guys are all over it. So I think the biggest thing is just yesterday we really talked about being present. You know, the biggest present you can have for someone is to be present and to pay attention. And today's really about commitment. You have started this. You have gotten on the road. Um, you finished this week. You showed up. Tomorrow, you're going to have a little bit of a relaxed day. You're off. You're off. You do whatever you want, right? And then Sunday, back on it. Wake up 15 minutes earlier, do 15 minutes of silence or 15 minutes of savers, whatever you want to do. And then Monday, show up, right? Just set the alarm right now. Seriously. Set a reminder to yourself either Sunday night or for Monday morning. Set it right now on your phone and set your alarm. And if you can't set your alarm for that many days ahead, then um, then just set a reminder for yourself Sunday night. Technology reminder. Hey Siri, remind me on Sunday night to set the alarm for whatever 25. Right? I would set it up for a few minutes earlier than we're starting. Um, so if you think you may struggle with um, with getting up on time, is don't sleep in on Saturday. Right? If you feel like you need to stay the pace or stay the course, then hey, guess what? You're just go ahead and get up tomorrow, right? Get up at the same time. Bottom line is know that I'm here to help you and support you. If there's nothing else that you've learned, if you're new to me, is that I care. Probably too much, but I do. I care about you. I can't care too much, right? Um, I can't care more than you do about your success. I do care about your success. I care about you achieving your goals. I'm here to help, and I'll see you on Facebook later on today. Have a rocking day. You're the best. I appreciate you, and make it happen. Make it happen. You're the best.